Yeah, sup everybody, MVP Brody 93 yet again. Today, I'm gonna do my review for J. Cole's debut album, Cold World: A Sideline Story. This album came out like I think 2 weeks ago. A little bit of background information. I know who J. Cole is. He's a young rapper. He's from North Carolina. Um, he came up doing the first time I heard of him was his Dead Presidents freestyle of Jay-Z's legendary Dead Presidents beat. It was dope. I liked it, and ever since then, I consider myself a fan. Not like a huge fan, but he's a good rapper. He did the warm up mixtape, which is good. Then he followed it up with what's it called? Uh, Friday Night Lights, which is another great mixtape. It's slightly overrated. It's a good mixtape, but it's slightly overrated. I like it less than I did when it came out almost 2 years ago. And then he's following it up with, of course, the album, the debut album. He signed to Rock Nation, Jay-Z's label, and basically, as you can say, everything's been the rest you can call history. I want to talk about the album. Overall, I like it. It's solid. It's not like, you know, but it's a good album. Um, I'm gonna go into the production first. He produced 95% of this album. I think he got some help from No ID, but most of the songs he produced it. Me personally, I think he's a solid producer. He's not a great producer. He's okay. He has his moments, you know. He's a far superior rapper than he's a producer. Me personally, and I'm just gonna fast forward this. I would rather next time, I'd want him to get better producers to produce this album. Not like the production was whack. It was just like it was kind of hit or miss, and it like a lot of the songs sounded the same. Like a lot of the beats sounded the same. So next time, I'd rather him get some bigger producers, better producers. Like he had No ID helping him. I'd rather him have No ID produce the whole thing. No ID, as you know, legendary producer Kanye West Mentor, or Kanye, or DJ Premier, or Just Blaze, or Lex Luthor. Get like some big time producers to produce your album. Obviously, you control the direction that it goes into, but I'd like to see him just stick to the raps and get them to produce the album. Now, onto the actual album. Yeah, I said it's solid. Um, it's nothing mind blowing. When I say that, in terms of the subject matter, it's just J. Cole that he's been talking about the same subject matter. Not saying in like a boring way, but you know, it's like his struggle, how he's come up, becoming a rapper, how he's it's his dream, like talking about like conscious issues. I wouldn't say he's a backpack rapper, but he's close to that, in my opinion. It, like to put it like lightly, if you like Friday Night Lights, you like the warm up. It's basically most of the same stuff from that. Not the same exact song, except for like In the Morning, obviously, but same like type of feel. Um, let me get into some tracks. He got let's start In the Morning. It was on Friday Night Lights. You know this song featuring Drake. People thought it should have been a single. Overall, it's a solid track. I like it. It's good. They're talking about like this is just a chick track, but it's one of the good chick tracks. Um, and here's the thing. Most of like the talk of this before this album was like, can J. Cole create that single? You know, to sell the album or to get people to buy that radio friendly song. In my opinion, he failed miserably with that. Can't get enough. That song is garbage. Featuring Trey Songz. Now, there's let me see. There's three horrible songs on this album. Horrible. And three of them are like the songs that were supposed to be singles. Can't get enough feature Trey Songz. It just seems like a watered down version of Big Pimpin'. That song was trash. Workout. He sampled. He made the beat himself. He sampled Kanye West Workout Plan from College Dropout and Paul Abdul Straight Up. Can you tell me? That song was just trash. Hated it. Um, you know, like you can make friendly commercial songs that appeal to the masses and be dope, but J. Cole doesn't seem like he has that ability. I'm sorry, Mr. Nice Rush with Jay Z was highly anticipated. I didn't like it. I kind of like the chorus, but I don't like J. Cole like flossing on tracks anymore like that. He's not that type of rapper. You know, those brag raps. He's not that type of dude. And Jay Z, as you know, has fallen off. So I didn't really like that track. Um, Let me see. Lights Please. Dope track. It's from, you already know this song. It's not a new song, so you know that. But Lights Please, dope. Um, Never Told. No, Nobody's Perfect feature Missy Elliott. Haven't heard from Missy in a while. Shout out to Missy. Good track. I mean, he was talking about how he saw his mom getting cheated on and his dad told him not to tell. That's a powerful track. I like that track. Dope. Um, my favorite track on the whole album is probably Sideline Story. It basically sums up everything you can know about J. Cole. Everything is all summed up into one. It's a great overall track. Um, but my main problem with the album is a lot of these songs, they like sound the same. It's like mirror images of them. That's why this album is really hard to like listen to, like all the way. The only time I listened to it all the way was the first time I listened to it. I'm never gonna listen to it all the way again. There's specific tracks I like. Um, Dial in a Dream 3 is okay. I think that's overhyped. Um, Lost Ones is J. Cole's classic song. Um, it's about like how him and a girl, and he's talking about how he got her pregnant and how they're gonna like how was I gonna say how they're gonna like take care of the baby, what they're gonna do, and then from the second verse he raps in the perspective of the girl, and I thought that was excellent. Great concept track. Probably the best overall track on this album. That and Sideline Story. That was a great track. Like that's the standout track. Lost Ones over excellent production. That's what I'm saying. When J. Cole's right with the production, it's great, but when he's not, it's kind of he's not consistent with it. Then you got joints like Rise and Shine, Breakdown, God's Gift. Those are all okay tracks, but they mostly sound the same. That's the problem. It's not like a differential. Like, what's the main difference between Dial in the Dream 3 and Rise and Shine in terms of subject matter? Same thing. Production's almost around the same. So overall, even though J. Cole's a great rapper, well, I promised myself I wouldn't throw that word around a lot. He's a good rapper, but overall, I'd give this album, if we're going to use the Sources rating system, the 5 mics rating system, with 5 being a classic rating and 1 being straight up whack, I'll give this 3.5 mics out of 5. Overall, no, I'll give 3 mics out of 5. Overall, it's not whack, it's solid, but it's just something missing. It just seems like all his other stuff, and it's just like, it can get boring at times, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. And people are comparing this to Drake's debut album, which was a disappointment for the most part, but that's a solid album. To be honest, if it's a choice between listening to this and Thank Me Later, I listen to Thank Me Later all over this, even though this is probably better lyrically, and Thank Me Later has some corny tracks. But if I had to choose, I'd pick Thank Me Later, honestly. But overall, give it 3 mics out of 5, maybe 3.5. It's has its moments, but I can't see myself listening to this like the whole album through. Like, I can't do that. Um, Tracks that stay in rotation are Sideline Story, Lights Please, In the Morning, Lost Ones, and Nobody's Perfect, and like Rise and Shine. But for the most part, there's some like I'm saying, like there's only 3 whack songs. The songs that I mentioned earlier, and then there's like a couple okay songs: God's Gifts, Breakdown, Never Told, but they don't really like distinguish themselves. So it's kind of like they're not whack, but you just don't want to hear them anymore. It's like the same type of thing. So overall, 3.5 mics out of 5. Um, I like J. Cole. Cop it if you're a J. Cole fan. But if I was just introducing somebody to J. Cole, I wouldn't use this as a starter. I'd probably use the warm up and the Friday Night Lights mixtape, to be honest with you, because those are better projects. That's just me. So overall, I told you what I agree. I thought it was a solid album. Tell me what you think. Inbox, subscribe, comment on the page. What do you think of J. Cole's debut album? That's it.